Okay, I'm going to do a testing 1, 2, 3. Let me know that you got everything. If everything is clear.
Okay.
Y'all come on, because they need to be able to see. Y'all come on, y'all stand around.
Okay.
Stand around.
Okay, praise be.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, y'all. Ready? Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation, and I'm also a national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, and author. I'm here today because I was summoned by the community. What I seen in the past week and a half was a new era, real live lynching that happened with Karmelo Anthony. Now, I had a lot of people reaching out to me on social media. I had a lot of people tagging me and everything because I cannot be everywhere at one time. I'm all over the United States.
That's right.
But the thing is that when I seen that they had an actual activist and they had a legal team and they didn't have no black people on the jury, that would not have happened on our watch. I don't understand how that was even able to go further than that. That should have went to the First Court of Appeals. Then after the First Court of Appeals, then it go to the Fifth Circuit Court. We would have took it all the way to the Supreme Court. That didn't happen. Another thing that I looked at is that we had people here that were paid to be moles to create chaos. See, we used to dealing with that when we on our activism travels across this United States. That would not have happened on our watch. But again, let's be clear. Everything happens for a reason. But one thing I want to let the community know, just because I wasn't here doesn't mean I wasn't working. We were working behind the scenes because we knew that this was a setup from the beginning.
Yes.
We knew that they was going to find him guilty. We didn't know that it was going to be 35 years though, but we knew that it was going to be something that was going to be egregious.
Yes.
And that's why I want to give a shout out to Charleston White. I want to give a shout out to Brother Cornell X, because all of us got together so we can help this family to be able to get the proper legal team that's needed. And what we do, we're not going to push a legal team on you. We're going to give you the top of the notch, creme de la creme, and you pick who you want to fit for you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay? And that is exactly what we're doing right now at this time. Now, we know that they was running everything real quick with this case. Because I thought everything was going to be done today. I thought it was going to be done today. It was 2 days ago. And guess what? I couldn't be here for that day because guess what? Because as an activist, when you hold people accountable, they set traps for you. Yeah. I had to be in court for a case that they was trying to set me up on that got dismissed on. Okay? But guess who here today?
Yep. Dr. Matthews.
Okay? So, when you're dealing with a case of this magnitude, you have to have an experienced activist. You have to have an experienced legal team. And that's exactly what we saw, okay? And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. It is what it is. Now, we are at this point where I seen a DA. I seen a judge. I seen the Metcalf family. I seen my people. And the whole United States seen what happened here. So now where we are is what the next steps. Because see, I'm not going to do no press conference with no rah-rah. I don't have time for that. Now it's about action and plans of action. What I seen was that this young man, I've worked on several cases, criminal cases. I have never seen no inmate that's in a county jail going to TDC the very next day. Normally it takes 30, 60, 90 days before you are able to get on their chain to go to TDC. They hurry up and got this baby out of here. Then another thing that we also seen, that's why I'm bringing this information to you. What we also seen was that they already gave him a public defendant for the appeal. So this is why this is very evident and this is important, why I had to come here, so you don't get no misinformation. So now what's happening is that we have to ensure that there is the right, correct legal team to help in this process, because we can't have no more ball dropping, y'all. We cannot. because we have a young man's life that's at stake at this time. Now, I'm not finna get into retrying this case because that happened then. We are here now. We are here dealing with the appeals process. This is what we own, and the time clock starts now. The fight starts now. The fight starts now, people. This is not something that we just have to be, no. This is serious. This is serious. And then I want to also say to the very people that would say, well, Dr. Matthews, she's not here. No, baby, you don't know what the hell I was doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm here now. The big dog is here now. And people going to be held accountable in these streets. And one thing that I want to lay out, because I know y'all didn't know nothing about this, since what I was told by some of the court watchers, they would bring information to me and tell me how the DA was talking in that hearing, would tell me how the judge was moving in that hearing, right? Well, baby, I got some tea on them in the bag of evidence. Baby, this is the hammer bag of evidence. So, hold this for me, brother. See, I ain't come out here to play. Bring it on. I came out here since you over here want to call this boy a murderer, then we're gonna take the covers off you. Ain't no way in hell that you need to be a damn DA with this foolishness. Did you know? Hold this, please.
I got you.
That there is a 75-page federal lawsuit for sexual harassment of the DA that was saying that Karmelo Anthony is a murderer. Well, you need to be a registered sex offender, sucker. Let me read.
We ain't know that.
The pot called the kettle the black cow, but you the whole DA out here. Oh, so you thought y'all was the only one that could go in PACES. And let me explain to you what PACES is. PACES is the database for federal lawsuits. See, we have a research team, baby, that's colder than the media. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it, show you how disgusting this joke is.
It's serious.
After Jane Doe 1 refused defendant Willis, ain't that his name, Greg Willis? Oh, okay. Advances at the Galveston TDCAA conference, he treated her quite differently in the workplace. He began demeaning and berating her. In one closed-door meeting, he told her, "You think like a child, and I would treat you like a child." Defendant Willis likely appreciated the gender slurring that is implicit in a male supervisor telling a female employee that she thinks like a child. Oh, wait a minute, it gets better. Hold on. More than once, she tried to break free, but he held her tighter. These physical encounters were unwanted and sexual in nature. Jane Doe 1 eventually put in for a position in the Victim Assistance Division and got it in December 2020. This role put her under the supervision of Chief Prickle. However, the unwanted touches and full frontal hugs with moaning continued. The most recent of the sexualized hugs back in April 2022. We got a damn freak for the DA. But you want to talk about Karmelo Anthony. No, we're going to talk about you. Because if you want to sit up here and go do this rocket docket type case, well, we're going to rocket docket your ass. Because you need to be in jail. You do not need to be a DA here. But see, this is what they don't tell you. That's why you got to research your people, who you're voting for. And I'm finna say this to the Republican Party. Republican Party, y'all need to write somebody else in. Because this man here is a sexual deviant. And he has no place being a DA here in Collin County. And if you want to see this lawsuit, you can go to my Houston Stringer page or Night Sun TV. We're going to drop the whole 75 pages so you can read it for yourself. And there's some sick puppy foolishness in here. But he DA though. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah. But then we took it a step further. Hold that for me. We took it a step further because anytime we pull court documents, my legal team will put it in an audit, and it'll give a psychological background of the defendant. Y'all want to hear it?
Yes.
I can't hear you. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, we have predatory behavior patterns of District Attorney Greg Willis. The complaint outlines an administrative pattern where D.A. Willis routinely leveraged his immense legal and professional power, including his authority to refer individuals for indictment and control criminal investigations, to isolate and exploit female employees. Oh, he enforces strict closed-door policies using forested glass office doors to maintain total occupancy. Across multiple independent plaintiff accounts, Willis repeatedly utilized identical operational pretexts to force unwanted physical contact. He frequently claimed he needed help with an electronic document to draw female staff behind his desk, subsequently tapping them in chairs, massaging their shoulders, stroking their limbs, and forcing full frontal body hugs while rubbing their lower backs, audibly moaning. He explicitly framed his actions as personal compulsions, telling staff, "Sometimes I can't help myself," when he near to them, and blaming their appearance for the lack of professional control. That's the DA we got in here. Yep. That's the DA who did this to Karmelo Anthony. So y'all ain't know that, huh? Oh, y'all didn't? Okay. And then, so let me tell you about, let me get this one. Hold on, it's more, baby. It's more stuff. It's more stuff. Now, I want to give credit to North Carolina The Beat, which is another, black journalist that we all work together. All us people, activists, journalists, we work together. And I thank him for giving us this information, and we confirmed all of it. However, Judge Roach, now I'm on your avenue. Okay? Did y'all know that there's a third-party website? Because y'all know I deal with judicial accountability, right? Y'all know I bring them judges and I slang them when they dirty, right? So there's a third party that I want you all to be able to go to. And I'm going to make sure that we put it in the article so you can use that as a resource. Because whatever court you go to in the United States that deal with family and children, you need to know who's on this list. And this is a list of child abuse judges. This is child abuse judges, and this comes from the childabusejudges.com. Yeah. See, you don't know until you know, right? Okay. So as of 12/22/2025, 1,400 plus judges have been accused of child abuse. Many judges 2 to 6 times. So let's see what state we got Texas up with, because this is all of it. But I'm just going to show y'all Texas. Let's see who name on here.
Receipts.
Oh yeah, here you go. My Versace glasses kind of got in the way. But Judge John Roach Jr. is on that list. And this is the same judge that convicted Karmelo. So, you know what they say. Don't throw rocks living in a what? Glass house. So, you need to know who is governing you guys. Because if you don't, how do you know how to move? That's why elections is important. You need to know who you're voting for. Y'all over here putting sex offenders in here, child abuse judges in here, and you wonder why you can't move 2 steps forward and you got to take 2 steps back, and then they turn around and take your kids from you. Then they turn around and have your ass going to TDCJ for over 30 years. But this is what you got in this county here. So what I want to leave to the people of Collin County is this. DFW surrounding areas. We got to mobilize. We got to mobilize. We got to stop fighting each other, and we got to start fighting fire with fire. We have to let these people know that we would not tolerate this egregious activity that they're doing to our people. We would not tolerate it. So I did not come out here to rah-rah. I came out here to tell truth to power.
Thank you.
So you know who you dealing with in here. See, while you going and getting in that Jordan line, you better get in that voting line.
That's right. That's right.
When you over there on that stripper pole, you better get to that voting pole.
That's right. That's right.
Because at the end of the day, who they affect locally is y'all. So do I got any questions for the media? Because I got time today. I got time today. I sure do.
The people that are not in higher power like you guys, what do you want us to do as the people? Do we keep, I'm a blogger, so what do we just
No, what you do, you continue being a blogger. You continue shining the light. But what you have to do, you have to ensure whatever that you put in, that it is credible. Because you damage your credibility, you damage everything.
Candace,
Yes.
I know that you have a lot of problems with the trial and the way it went down.
Yes.
What is your biggest problem with it that you feel like discredits the entire trial?
Who was conducting it from the beginning? And then who was the one that was convicting? Who was the one that was calling the shots? I got a problem with these people. You know, I actually have a problem with this. I have a problem, like I'm going to repeat this again. This was a modern day live lynching. This was from the very beginning that this young man was doomed. That's why we were working behind the scenes, because this time we finna get in front of this.
What are you doing now in terms of trying to help with an appeal or be involved?
What we're doing now at this stage is trying to help the family to get the right, proper legal representation.
Yes.
We giving them names, and they need to be able to pick who they want. I'm not going to just say, no, you take this lawyer here, and then this lawyer get over here and do what these lawyers did. And just sold this child up the river. Now, am I in agreement with anybody losing their life? Absolutely not. But I'm also in agreement of accountability, because accountability breeds responsibility. And it's our responsibility as a community and as me as an activist to call it out. Because when you don't shine a light to it, it's going to continue. That's why y'all need to know who we dealing with in here. And I'm not done digging up all the rest of these judges. Or whoever else. We're not done.
What else will you be doing to?
I'm sorry?
What else will you be doing besides this event here today?
I'm just gonna say this. You just stay tuned. You just stay tuned. Because I'm not giving the gameplay.
Don't believe me,
Just stay tuned. Because see, you have a lot of people, and not to be disrespectful, my brother, you have a lot of people that do this, but don't put no action. So I'm telling you, watch the action play, because it's coming. Any other questions?
Have you been made aware of the video that's supposed to be at the Frisco ISD that shows Karmelo being jumped?
Well, see, that right there, ma'am, I'm not trying to retry nothing with the case. What we're going to do, we're going to let the appeal process deal with that. That's why we need the best lawyers who going to go and get that. Who going to go and get what's supposed to be done. That's what we do.
Are you going to help the family financially?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to help the family financially?
No, it's gonna be the entire United States that's gonna help, because they're gonna have, it's gonna be everybody. We all gonna galvanize behind this. I'm sorry?
What do you think about the photos you've seen released of Karmelo and his prison, attire and things like that? I mean, a lot of people have been critical.
Well, I mean, let's just be clear. Let's be clear. What they do, that's just standard. What they do with sending these pictures out to try to paint this child to be a bad person. But you notice what they didn't put out was when he saved the child from drowning.
That's right.
Because we had that news article, and I put that out, and the whole nation didn't know nothing about it. So I'm like this: if you're going to tell it all. Tell it all.
You wanted to see his background introduced into this case.
Absolutely. And when you did not have a mitigation specialist on that defense team, this is what you get. This is what you get. And so I'm just going to be real clear, everybody. Now, we got to start because the fight starts now. Everybody has a strong suit out here. Utilize your strong suit because the family is going to need us.
Yes.
We need to make sure, one, that if you're a blogger, if you're the news, if you have your own news stations, anywhere, anything that's dealing with that caliber, we got to control the narrative, and we have to ensure the narrative is being put out correctly. And when things are not being done right, we got to shine a light to it, period. So, any other questions before we conclude this press conference?
I have a question.
Yes.
What advice would you give to our black community just moving forward with this situation? What advice could we give to our children?
Specifically to the online white people who using this opportunity to be racist and call us monkeys.
Okay, so let me just say this. Let me just say this, everybody. I've been called all kind of names from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? What you have to keep in mind is this. Don't worry about the distractions. It's distractions. Keep your eyes on the prize. And our prize at this point right now is to get this boy out. Okay? And we got to do everything by step because keep in mind, we wasn't involved in the process at first. Worried, am I right or wrong? We wasn't. So we're going to be involved with it now, though. And my bloggers, don't y'all stop. Because whatever they can't cover, because they got producers and stuff. Whatever they can't cover, you cover it. Send it to me. We're going to get it out there because I got more followers than them anyway. That's what we're going to do. Any other questions?
I have a question. That lawsuit, is that the one where they settled for 1.75?
Okay, so that one right there, and then you know what else happened with that lawsuit? He didn't even file an answer, honey. So that let you know he a freak.
Why would money even be involved?
Can't control your sexual urges. What's wrong with you? You need Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank y'all.
So I have one more question. Sorry.
Come on, girl, because I got to go.
Okay. So, can you explain how long kind of a process is going to be?
Hold on. Hold this for me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Child, I got to get my fan for this shit. Because, baby, it's hot. Hold on, child. Let me get my fan, honey. Because I'm not going to be falling out here messing with y'all. Okay, now, repeat your question. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, can you explain to the community how long the process is going to be? Kind of like this.
Well, see, it would be 1.5 to 2 years possibly. And that's why what I'm saying is that this is going to be an uphill battle. I'm not going to say this is going to be a cakewalk because it's not. And that's why that's why I keep stressing that this family has to have the creme de la creme appellate team. Period, point blank, simple. All right?
I have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
In regards to what the media released in regards to his appeal, I noticed that it was just a generic appeal, and it did not include a submission statement.
Because it's by an appointed appellate lawyer. Okay. That's why we putting this out right now. So we can ensure we get the creme de la creme so we get him off.
So once that is done and you do a new appeal, will you include a submission statement?
Well, see, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't answer that. Okay? So I can't speak on nothing legal about that, baby, because I'm not a lawyer. All I can tell you is what we finna do as the community and as an activist and what we're going to do to help galvanize and help give leverage to that legal team.
Can I explain what the purpose is of the submission statement?
No, not right now, honey. No. Save that for when we get to the appeal process.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, I'm not taking no more questions. I'm done, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
y'all.
coming. We appreciate you.
So, what we need to say, let's say his name. Karmelo! 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 You coming home, baby. You just hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, yeah, and then also, now let me make sure you understand we have another press conference that's coming up that we're doing at noon.